Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 VC review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Dungeon Explorer on the TurboGrafx 16. Dungeon Explorer, in case you don't know, it's a bit like Gauntlet and the Legend of Zelda mixed together. It's basically a 5-player Legend of Zelda. So you start the game off and this is actually your start screen. Welcome, how many players would you like to play? You have to hold the run button for each one, then let go. Then you go onto the password screen if you want to, if you've got a password, or you just start the game over. Selecting member, you can be fighter, thief, warlock, witch, etc. There's loads of different things to choose from. Each have different attributes and each have different magic spells. So you walk around, and when I say it's like Gauntlet, I basically mean you fire your weapon out like Gauntlet. You've got different, like you fire in all your directions. You can basically infinite ammo, stuff like that. You can get potions to help you out. And when it's like Zelda, then it's like like Zelda. You go around exploring dungeons and castles and the likes. You talk to people and all to find out where you have to go next. There's loads of enemies you have to kill and the likes. And that's about it. You do level up as well, so you get basically more hit points and the likes, and your magic and your strength gets better the more enemies you fight because you level up. So it's a bit like a Final Fantasy game as well. So walking around and just quickly show you some of the enemies. The magic potions, you select between the two, and like this one here, if I choose, this gives me magic blade apparently, because I'm a fighter, so it increases me blade strength and the likes when I fire at things. There's being the TurboGrafx, you can also quite cheekily hold the turbo button down and walk around like that, constantly firing. Although, to be fair, it does make the game a little less fun, and it's not actually as useful as it looks. So walking around, and there died and you have to revive now. You don't get infinite lives, but you do get quite a few lives. However, as this is a co-op game, it really is designed for co-op. It's much easier in co-op and so much harder in single player. There's only 5 dungeons in the game, but there is loads of other things to do. There's loads of side quests and loads of main quests that don't involve dungeons. So even though there's only 5, there's still loads to do. There's also a couple of secret characters as well, which if you know the cheats, you can play as like the princess you have to rescue and the likes, which is pretty cool. I'm going to shut up now and let you listen to the music for a little bit. So there we go. Graphics, as you can see, nothing too special, nothing really to rave about. But gameplay wise, if you've got made too into these types of games, then you can have some really good fun with it. But one player, it's a bit too hard and a bit too much of the same. I mean, like Gauntlet on one player, you just can't. So I don't really think you're going to have much fun with it on one player. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.